They sought refuge from violence and poverty only to end up at what some say is the worst refugee camp on earth. Early Wednesday morning, thousands fled again, this time from a massive fire that left a large portion of the Moria camp in ruins. The camp on the Greek island of Lesbos, just off the coast of Turkey, was built in 2015 for 3,000 refugees. Until yesterday, it had 12,500 asylum seekers, many of them children, living in makeshift tents and shelters, all enclosed with fencing and barbed wire. After today's fire, 3,500 people now need new shelters. The fire only damaged a part of the section for living, but destroyed administration buildings and a health clinic. About 400 unaccompanied children are also being sent to facilities in northern Greece, financed by the European Union. Officials said that no one was harmed in the fire, which was likely started deliberately. Last week, the camp was put in quarantine after an asylum seeker tested positive for COVID-19. Since then, 35 more cases of the coronavirus had been detected in the camp, where social distancing and basic hygiene is nearly impossible. New asylum seekers have been kept away from the camp since March due to the coronavirus pandemic. Critics say the fire is yet another example of Europe's inability to deal with the migrant crisis on its doorstep. On Wednesday, thousands protested in Berlin in support of the migrants and asked Germany to welcome refugees from Moria. Germany has pledged support and said it would address the camp issue during its time as president of the European Union Council. Denmark has also pledged $1.2 million in emergency aid to give accommodation and care to the migrants. But some warn that other overcrowded camps on the Greek islands could also pose similar dangers.